Una sa ating balitaan, tiniyak ni Pangulong Aquino na ipagtatanggol ng pamahalaan ang soberanya ng bansa laban sa panghihimasok ng China sa West Philippine Sea at ang pag-angkin nito sa teritoryo ng bansa. Para sa detalye, balitaan mo kami, Rocky Ignacio.
Muling iginit ni Pangulong Aquino ang karapatan ng Pilipinas sa pangalagaan ng teritoryong saklaw ng bansa. Sinabi ito ng Pangulo sa harap ng umano'y posibleng epekto sa relasyon ng Pilipinas at China sa pagsusumite ng memorial sa International Tribunal on the Law of the Sea o ITLOS kaugnay ng pinag-aagawang teritoryo sa West Philippine Sea.
Can I refer to the Constitution? This is Article 2, Section 7, State Policies. Can I read it verbatim? The state shall pursue an independent foreign policy, and in its relations with other states, the paramount consideration shall be national sovereignty, territorial integrity, national interest, and the right to self-determination. Okay. So, options natin with regards to the whole issue of the West Philippine Sea and the South China Sea. I subscribe to this oath when I assumed office. No, I have to defend national territory and our sovereignty.
Nagsalita ang Pangulo sa harap na rin ng pinakahuling panghaharas umano ng Chinese Coast Guard sa mga Pilipinong sundalo sa Ayungin Shoal.
So we are not here to parang challenge China, to provoke them into any action, but I do believe that they should recognize we have the right naman to defend our own interests. And I think I should pay special tribute to the men of the AFP. We had men who had to be provisioned in Ayungin Shoal. They accomplished the mission without, I believe, para increasing the tension, and we did it in a way na didn't pose a threat to any other country. Again, consistent with our peaceful approach. But we had to change the personnel there and provide them the wherewithal to survive on Ayungin Shoal.
Pero nanindigan si Pangulo Aquino na ang batayan ng Pilipinas ay ang isinasaad ng United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea o UNCLOS. Batay sa UNCLOS, nakapaloob ang Ayungin Shoal at maging ang Bajo de Masinloc sa 200 nautical miles exclusive economic zones.
So, meron rin tayong requirement na peaceful and rules-based. We went through arbitration primarily because that is a means to resolve the dispute na consistent with the policy, na peaceful, at saka in conformity with international law. Second, we are also trying the track of pushing the Code of Conduct. 2002, diniscuss yung Code of Conduct, hindi magkasundo, naging DOC. 10 years after in Phnom Penh, we reiterated, 10 years after, wala pa rin yung Code of Conduct. So, yung ano ba choices natin talaga dito? Ayungin Shoal is clearly within the 200 EEZ. That is granted to us by UNCLOS. UNCLOS, sinubukan na may rules-based na every coastal state has certain entitlements and rights. Nagkaroon ng ambiguity by yung counterclaims over the decades. And what we're trying to resolve is siguraduhin who is entitled to what are the rights of each one, what are the obligations of every state.
Batay sa report, aabot sa may 4,000 pahina ang laman ng memorial ng Pilipinas sa International Tribunal. Bukod sa Pilipinas at China, may teritoryo sa lugar ang Taiwan, Brunei, Vietnam at Malaysia. Para sa Telebisyon ng Bayan, Rocky Ignacio.